check to see if we accept it before putting all that fuel in.
What I'd like to do is just to explain to this gentleman, just to make a couple of checks with our system to make sure if this matter becomes a civil matter, then we know we have the correct details for yourself, okay?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to divulge it to them, are you? I think it'd be a breach of my personal data, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fully aware of my rights and my duties under data protection, sir, and I certainly won't be divulging them, although they will have access to your number plate.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. There's a sign, I read the sign actually.
Hello, you okay? That's alright, no, it's alright.
This gentleman.
Yeah. Which gentleman is it?
It's the gentleman in the...
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I haven't even asked your name yet, sir.
I haven't given it.
May I ask it? Your first name? Silly.
You can call me Julian.
Julian, I will call you Julian if that's what
Thank
you
you.
wish. Has arrived and he's filled up fuel in the cabins to 200.
Yeah.
Sorry to have my back to you, sir.
That's
I'm just
right.
explaining to my colleague what's happened and where we're at with this.
So, talk to another officer.
The moment finally arrives, the auditor speaks directly to the police. No hesitation, no fear, just calm confidence. The sergeant leads the approach, try to control the pace, but the auditor takes command of the conversation without raising his voice. Every word is deliberate, every question strategic. The officers try to steer the topic toward procedure, but the auditor keeps pulling them back to law. You can feel it. This is the turning point. The authority of a uniform meets the power of knowledge, and the room goes quiet.
it down to the garage, to be honest, because like say, he has got the means to pay. If he didn't have any means to pay, it would be a different story, but because he has got money to be able to pay, so it's down to you guys whether you accept it or not. Yeah, sort of thing. We'll change it up with you. I mean, that looks like a lot of money sat there. There are 105 points.
Those 25 pence coins are actually worth more than 25 pence.
It's just what I was about to say.
Because they're 25% nickel and 75% copper. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Yeah. We'll make more of that next time. Some places have got signs on they saying no, like, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let me get this. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Did my colleague get your name?
Yeah, you got my first name.
Do you mind if I take your first name? Is that okay?
What's your name and number then?
My name 2928 is PC Lee.
PC Lee, nice to
Okay.
meet you, yeah.
Bear with me 2 seconds. So what was your name?
Well, I'm not prepared to divulge it in front of people that aren't police.
Okay. Well, I can ask that gentleman to step away if that's all right.
Yeah.
You all right just to step away quickly? Is that okay? Thank you.
Right. So what? Under what?
Now the tone changes. The auditor begins breaking down the actual law, step by step, explaining how the coins are issued by the Royal Mint and therefore must be accepted as legal tender. The sergeant's posture softens. He's no longer challenging. He's learning. The camera captures every reaction, every pause of realization. For the first time, the officers realize they may have misread the situation entirely. The tension isn't gone. It's replaced by respect.
Act, are you asking for more details?
It's because we've been called today.
Yeah.
Okay. Anytime we get called to an incident,
Yeah.
we like to get your name.
Yeah, what section of which act are you requiring my name?
I'm not saying it's under any act. You don't have to give your name to
No,
me today
I won't
because
do.
you haven't committed an offence.
No.
But it's just for our records.
Yeah.
So would you be prepared to give me your name?
No.
No? Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to make a note of your car registration.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, is that all right?
Yep.
So all we're doing at the minute, obviously there's been a bit of confusion over the coins.
Yep.
Turns out that, as you said, they are legal tender. So
Yep.
so it's now down to the petrol station whether they accept them. If they don't, it's a civil matter. There's nothing the police can do. Okay.
No.
All right. I'll just get your number plate. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
With the coin dispute cooling off, a new kind of pressure begins. One of the officers asks for ID. It's subtle, almost routine, but the auditor instantly recognizes what's happening. He calmly challenges the request. Under what law am I required to give my name? The silence that follows is powerful. The officers glance at each other, unsure. This is the classic auditor moment. Calm defiance built on pure understanding. The audience can feel it. Knowledge is the only weapon here, and it's working.
So, your vehicle has come back to either a Brett Chamberlain.
You shouldn't be saying this in front of the people.
They can't hear me.
Yeah, they can.
Do you want me to ask them to move away? Sorry, you guys are right.
Sorry, you shouldn't divulge my personal details that you've got for Police National Computer.
I wasn't divulging them to them.
Well, you were. You were speaking loud enough voice that they would have heard.
Well, they're not.
Right. Okay.
Now.
Go on then.
So, a Brett Chamberlain.
Right.
What was your name?
Which section? Which act you requiring me to give my name?
Road Traffic Act. You're driving a motor vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I require you to give me your details. If you don't, it is an arrestable offence.
Right. But am I on the highway?
Pardon?
Am I on the highway?
You've been driving this vehicle.
Yeah, but am I on the highway now?
You've been driving this vehicle.
But am I on the highway now?
Can you just give me your details, please, and then we can get this sorted?
Am I on the highway?
So what
yeah,
they're
but I'm
going
asking
to do,
a question. Am I on the highway?
You're not on a highway right now, but you have been on a highway.
Yeah, so you could have requested my details when I was on the highway, but now I'm not on the highway. You can't, can you?
I can.
You could wait until I leave, and then you could pull me over.
Under the Road Traffic Act, I can request your details.
Yeah, only on the highway, but not...
Can you just give me your details, please?
Well, just look, this is all about rights, okay? Now,
Yeah,
I've got a right not to give you my details unless I have committed an offence. Right, the Road Traffic Act is referring to vehicles on the highway, not on private property. So, if you're saying that I have to give you my details under the Road Traffic Act and I'm not on a highway, then you're infringing on my rights, aren't you?
So what they're saying...
Why don't you ask me another way, kind of thing?
What they are saying, okay, is that they are not going to accept your money.
Yep.
So what they are asking you to do is to...
The discussion turns sharp. The auditor keeps pressing for lawful justification, while the officers try to maintain composure. No shouting, no disrespect, just relentless questioning that exposes the cracks in their reasoning. Viewers can feel the officers realizing they're standing on weak ground. It's an intellectual standoff, one side relying on policy, the other relying on law. And slowly, you see the outcome forming. The man with the camera is winning one fact at a time.
Either pay another way. Have you got another means of payment today?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you want to just pay with that just to make it easier?
No.
Because they are not going to accept your money today, and they are wanting to make a civil claim.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you got anything to say to that?
Well, obviously, civil claims are sorted out in the court, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. And whose jurisdiction is the court?
It's civil.
The Queen's, isn't it?
It's civil. That's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just informing you of what they've said. Okay.
Oh, you asked me a question. What have I got to say? The courts are the Queen's courts. You know, the courts. I don't believe the court's going to rule against Her Majesty's proclamation that those coins are for payment throughout the United Kingdom. So
again, that's not something that police are involved in. So that would be that again. It's a civil matter.
So go on then. Do you think I should provide my details on private forecourt?
Yes, I believe you should.
Because of the Road Traffic Act?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Why is that then?
Are you going to provide me your details?
No, I'm just asking you these questions. I may well provide my details, but you have to articulate the law as to why...
Under the Road Traffic Act?
Yeah.
Okay. You have used a highway to get here today, have you not?
That's not the point though, is it?
You have used a highway to get here today. Under the Road Traffic Act, okay, I can ask you to give your details.
So in other words, you could knock on my front door, my car's on my drive, and you could say under the Road Traffic Act, I want your details, and you must have been on the highway in your car.
You wouldn't be in your vehicle, would you?
Doesn't make sense.
You wouldn't be sat in your vehicle.
It doesn't matter though, does it? Go on. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bit of a break, right? So I reckon if I was parked in the car park, yeah, then I wouldn't have to provide my details. But because there's a way in and a way out, that means in law, in case law, it's an extension of the highway. Okay. And on that basis, I'll provide my details.
Would you like to give me your date of birth?
I can give you my driving licence because you. First of all, which section, which act?
Would you like to give me your driving licence?
No, which section, which act?
Under the Road Traffic Act.
Yeah, what section?
I'm asking you for your driving licence.
Yeah, which section, which act?
Can you just give me your driving licence?
You don't know it, do you?
There you go, 163.
That requires me to stop. if a police officer asks me to stop, but which...
And to give...
Finally, the sergeant takes control of the situation and admits the truth. This is a civil matter. Those words change everything. No arrest, no criminal charge, no authority left to enforce. The tension drains away, leaving quiet acknowledgement that the auditor was right all along. It's a huge moment, the kind of silent victory that feels louder than any argument. Even the officer's tone shifts, firm turns to respectful, and conflict turns into closure.
Pardon?
I won't be out of pocket. I've paid for my fuel with cash, with legal tender. That's the, what do you think the legal bit means in legal tender?
All I'm doing is advising you, okay?
Yeah.
Like I say, this is a civil matter.
Yeah.
I can just give you advice to take the money back.
Right.
If you don't want to, fair enough. But just to let you know, they're going to raise it with their head office.
Yeah.
And their head office will be in touch, okay?
Yeah, okay then.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Have you got any further questions or not?
No.
They would like your details. Are you willing to give them your details?
No, they're private.
Pardon?
They're private.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, they've got my registration number, haven't they?
They've got your registration, but it's just whether you wanted to comply with them and give them your details, okay? I'll let them know that you're not giving them your details, and what would you like them to do with the money?
Well, it's up to them to do what they want with it. Obviously, it's payment, so...
Well, they're not accepting it as payment, okay?
Yeah, but obviously they may well get legal advice, and the legal advice might tell them that that they need to accept it, and therefore, if they've given me the money back, then they've got no way to recover the money, then, have they? Because they've...
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that if they did give it back, there would be no recourse in law to recover the funds later on. So I'm doing them a favour by saying, look, you hang on to it, it's payment for my fuel. I'm not a fuel thief. I want to pay for my fuel, and that's my payment.
Well, if they then pursue a civil matter and it comes back that it doesn't go in your favour, then you're going to be out of pocket. That's all I'm thinking. If you still have to pay for the fuel again...
How am I going to be out of pocket? Because what would have happened to the money that I've given them?
Pardon?
I've given them the money, haven't I? So how can I be out of pocket?
Okay, so you're not accepting the money, no?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, well, thanks very much. PC Lee, wasn't it?
Pardon?
PC Lee, yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Have you got your body worn camera on?
Yeah, there.
Oh, so you didn't tell me about that either, did you?
It's there.
Yeah, but
it?
no, in the policy it says that you need to advise somebody. In fact, everything that's happened up until this point is not admissible in court because you didn't...
I can't hear you.
I said everything that's happened on that camera is not admissible in court because you failed to advise me that you were recording. In the policy, your policy...
What section is that? What policy is that?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay,
I'll tell you what, loads of people on YouTube will get back to you on that. So if you just look up this video, they'll explain the police's own...
That's perfect. I don't tend to watch police videos on YouTube.
No, you obviously didn't listen either when you were being instructed that you need to advise members of the public at the earliest opportunity that you're video recording them for evidence.
Like I say, what part of policy is that?
Have you got any of those bags in their car just for the money rig? Yeah.
The final minutes feel calm, but powerful. The sergeant thanks the auditor for his time. The auditor returns the respect. There's no gloating, no insults, just truth, professionalism, and mutual understanding. The encounter ends exactly how it should, with dignity. As the camera fades, one message stands tall. You don't win by shouting at authority. You win by knowing the law better than they do. And that's exactly what happened here.